Hi dear students, the last class we discussed about software concept. Okay, see, you know what is software, where you have to use softwares almost all in our mobile apps. Okay, these are nothing but softwares, and computer also we are using so many softwares. Okay, then how to develop these softwares? What is software? Software means this carries one particular task which carries one particular job. For example, take a video software, what purpose we have to use for watching the videos. Okay, for mp3 player we have to use for what purpose? For listening the music. Okay, for example, Photoshop used for to editing photos. These all softwares are which performs one particular task. Okay, that is then what is software? Software nothing but it is a collection of programs which carry one particular task. Okay, always software it contains programs, millions of programs. Okay, then what is program? Program means instruction given to the computer. Instruction given to the computer by user, that is called what a program. Okay, must ensure what is the function of software engineer. Okay, they are writing only programs, they only developing softwares. How they are developing software? They are writing programs. Okay, millions of programs they are writing. Okay, then they have prepared, they developed the on a software. Okay, then what is software? Then how to write the software? By using programming languages. By using programming languages you have to write the softwares. Okay, there are how many types of programming languages you have? There are two types of programming languages. Last class we discussed about these. See, there are, first one is a low level language, then second one is a high level language. In a low level language there are two types. Last class we discussed about this. One is a machine level language, second one is a assembly level language. See, machine level language, last class we discussed about this. What is machine level language? It is a computer language. Okay, my language is a Kannada. Okay, but computer language is which language? Machine level language. Okay, machine level language means what? Machine level language is also called binary language. Okay, which is the computer language ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. That is nothing but machine level language is a computer language. Okay, see, what is machine level language? Okay, in machine level language means the computer can understand 0 and 1. 0, only two words it can understand. The computer can understand only two words, that is 0 and 1. 0 means off state, 1 means on state, because it is an electronic device. Okay, it knows when you supply the electricity, the signals will be going on. Then if off means that is 0. Okay, this is you have to remember. Okay, then the computer can understand binary language or machine level language. Got it? Okay, this is you have to remember. Then see, it is very no translator will be used. If you write a program by using machine level language, how to write the program? You have to two words only you have to use it, that is 0 and 1. Okay, but it is very difficult for the user. Okay, it's very difficult for the user to writing a programs in a machine level language. Then later they have to they have developed the language, they have to identify. Then second language is a assembly level language. Okay, it's very, in machine level language it's very difficult to understand the instructions. It's very difficult to modify the instructions. It's very difficult to remember the instructions, because these are in a 0 and 1. Each instructions will be in a 0 and 1. Okay, that's why it's very difficult for the user to remember these instructions. Okay, then what you have to do next you have to go for assembly level language. It is also one low level language. Assembly level language. See, what is assembly level language? Assembly level language means, see, it allows the user to write a program. It allows the user to write the program by using the symbolic words. By using the symbolic words, it is allows the user to write the program by using symbolic words. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 0 and 1 ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಈ ಮಷಿನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಕ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್. What is symbolic words? How these are? Symbolic words means these are nothing but, see, these are nothing but, for example, I am writing here, if you want to addition of two numbers ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ how to write, add ಬರಬೇಕು, add x comma y, that result will be stored in a set. That result will be stored in a z. Like this they are writing, this is nothing but symbolic words. These are nothing but symbolic words are used to perform the operations in a computer. Okay, 0 and 1 it's very difficult to remember. Okay, 0 and 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟ ಬರಿಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it's very difficult. Then ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ALL language, assembly level language. What is assembly level language? Assembly level language means it allows the user to write a program by using symbolic words. Symbolic words, how these are? Symbolic words nothing but add, str, jump. Okay, like these are what sub means substitution. Okay, mul multiplication. Okay, these are the symbolic words na use ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. Okay, for doing operations in okay, writing the programs in a computer. Okay, see this is a assembly level language will be used in the second generation computers. Second generation computers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು in 1960. Okay, in 1960 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್, ಬಟ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಸ್. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಎ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ 00100 like this, because machine level language nothing but it is contains 0 and 1. Got it? Okay, this is you have to remember. See, that's it. Then okay, this is always assembly level language. It contains what? It contains symbolic words. Symbolic words nothing but example for symbolic words. These are add, store. These are what? These are the symbolic words. By using these words, you have to do the calculations. Okay, that is nothing but assembly level language. Okay, then see, then you know now the computer knows which language, machine level language, but I am writing a program in assembly level language. Computer ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು machine level language, but ನಾನು ಬರೆದಿರೋದು assembly level. Then how it can understand? Then computer ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದಂದ್ರೆ machine level language ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. How it can understand? We have to use one translator, mediator. Okay, mediator na use ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Mediator means nothing but software. You have to use one software. It converts our assembly level language to machine level language. Got it? Okay, see, then we have to use one assembler software. This is the assembler software which is used for what purpose? It converts the assembler software. This is a translator. It converts our assembly level language to high level language. Okay, it converts our assembly level language. It converts our assembly level language to machine level language. Machine level language. Okay, then the computer can understand. Okay, e add ಮತ್ತೆ str x y z na ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? It converts into 0 and 1. It converts into 0 and 1. Which translator? That translator name is assembler. Assembler it converts, because the computer knows only machine level language. You know that. But now I am writing a programs in these words, symbolic words. Then how it can understand? For understanding purpose, if you want to translate that, yeah, translation purpose, you have to use which software? See, you can use a assembler. Assembler software na use ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. See, assembler, what is the use of this? Last year ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ what is assembler ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, 1 marks question. See, assembler means it is a translator software. It is a translator software which converts assembly level language to machine level language. Okay, which converts assembly level language to machine level language. That is called what a assembler ಅಂತಾರೆ. Okay, so many times ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, which ಹಿಂಗೂ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, which translator converts assembly level language to machine level language. Okay, the name implies that assembler means you have to use for assembly level language. Okay, this is you have to remember. See, then there are two types of assembler, you have to use it. Okay, there are two types of mention the types of assembler. What is assembler? Mention the types of assembler. One is a TASM and a MASM. Okay, TASM and MASM, these are the two assemblers you have to use it. TASM means turbo, ASM means assembler, turbo assembler. Okay, then MASM means macro assembler. TASM means a turbo assembler and a macro assembler. There are two types of assembler, you have to use it. Okay, this is you have to remember assembler. What is the use of assembler? Why you have to use assembler? Because the computer knows only machine level language, but I am writing the programs in a assembly level language. Okay, but we want mediators to translate purpose. Translation purpose, you have to use which software? Assembler, which converts a assembly level language to machine level language. This translator, it converts assembly level language to machine level language. Okay, this is you have to remember. Okay, then see, these are what? These are the symbolic words. These are nothing but symbolic words. Okay, then what are the advantages of assembly level language? See, what are the advantages? Advantages mean, okay, we can easy to understand, but in machine level language we cannot easy to understand because these instructions are in a 0 and 1. ಎಷ್ಟಂತೇಳಿ ನೀವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 0 and 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಕ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಈ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನು ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನಾದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್, ಸಬ್ ಇಂಥ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Okay, that's why, sir, see, assembly level language, it is easy to understand, easy to modify. ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ easy to modify, easy to debug the errors. Debug the errors means ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ we can modify it. Okay, easy to debug the errors. Errors means mistakes. Okay, in the program we can easy to debug the errors also. Got it? Okay, then easy, very easy to write. Okay, easy ನಾವು ಬರಿಬಹುದು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು ಮಷಿನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ಮಷಿನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ because these are instructions are in a 0 and 1. Got it? Then what are the disadvantages? What are the disadvantages of assembly level language? Okay, assembly level language, symbolic words are different from one computer to another computer. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೋದು XY ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಕ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಬದಲಿ ಏನು ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ, SUM ಸಮ್. Okay, it's very difficult to, okay, it's very difficult for the user. Symbolic words are different from one computer to another computer. Okay, that is the problem here. That's why we are not using the assembly level language also nowadays. Okay, we are not using, if you want to write a program, nowadays we are not using any assembly level language also. Assembly level language, these are consist of symbolic words. These symbolic words are different from one machine to another machine, one computer to another computer. That's why that is also one of the disadvantage. Okay, that is also one of the disadvantage. Okay, then second disadvantage, translators is required. Which translator we are using here? Here we are using a assembler translator use ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ must and should. Nothing but these are costlier. Okay, these are costlier, must and this is also disadvantage. But machine level language ಅಲ್ಲಿ no translator will be used. Okay, machine level language ಅಲ್ಲಿ no translator will be used. ನನಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ no translator will be used. ನನಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ತೆಲುಗು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟರ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Got it? Okay, that's why here we have to use, for assembly level language we have to use ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, assembler software, assembler translator, you have to use it. Got it? Okay, then the next one is see, in examination they will ask you one mark question, what is source program, what is a object program. What is source program, what is a object program? Source program means source program, these are the technical words. Okay, in computer science must and should you have to remember. What is source program? The program written by the user andre now. Okay, the program written by the user, that is called source program. ನೀವೇ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ The program will be written by the user, that is called source program. This is asked for so many times in the annual exam. What is source program? Source program means the program will be written by the user. The program will be written by the user, that is called what, a source program. Okay, then the next, what is object program? What is object program? Object program means the converted the converted program is nothing but object program. The converted the source program is called object program. Okay, always object program in machine level language. Okay, converted source program, the converted source program is called object program antare. This is also asked so many times. See, your program ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ the translator will be the assembler will be convert this program will be converted into 0 and 1. 0 and 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು 0 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ, that is called object program. Object program always it is in 0 and 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, but source program always it is in these symbolic words ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. This is you have to remember, always it is in symbolic words. Okay, but object program always it is in 0 and 1 form. 0 and 1 form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. The converted source program is called object program. Okay, what is source program? The program written by the user. Okay, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೀವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದರೆ that is nothing but source program. Got it? Okay, that is nothing but a source program. Okay, this is what is about a assembly level language. Okay, assembly level language. Last class we discussed about the machine level language, then assembly level language. But computer can understand only which language? Machine level language. This is you have to remember first. Okay, assembly level language means, okay, this is nothing but symbolic. It contains symbolic words. Okay, but user can understand assembly level language, but computer cannot understand the assembly level language. That purpose what you have to use? That purpose you have to use a assembler. What is the purpose of assembler you have to use? It converts our assembly level language to machine level language. Got it? Okay, this is about the assembly level language. Please write a notes. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಿ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 1 marks and 2 marks question. Please solve that questions and send to my WhatsApp number. Okay, thank you for watching this video.